dividing polynomials. As a reminder, something that we already did, dividing by a monomial could look something like this. So I have a polynomial here, 3 terms, and I'm dividing by a monomial, this one here. My divisor is a monomial. The procedure is that I divide each individual term, 1, 2, 3, by the monomial. So the answer is 5x squared y plus 9xy squared minus x cubed. This first term is the first term of the dividend divided by the monomial. So negative 15 divided by 3 is negative 5. X cubed divided by x is x squared, and y to the power 4 divided by y to the power 3. The rule is you subtract exponents, that's y. Then the second term divided by the monomial, that's this. And the third term divided by the monomial, that's that. That's something that we've already done. What's new is that when you're dividing by a binomial or a trinomial or more, the procedure is completely different. So for instance, if I have a polynomial, in this case a trinomial, divided by something that's not a monomial, this here is a binomial, the procedure is different, and this is that procedure. Step 1, rewrite it in this form, long division style, with the divisor out here and the dividend inside. Step 2, divide the highest term of the dividend by the highest term of the divisor. So the term with the highest degree here, the term with the highest degree here, it's these ones, we're going to divide those. We'll do 45x squared divided by 5x, and when I divide the term here by the term here, I divide the coefficient by the number. 45 divided by 5 is 9, and I divide the variable by the variable. X squared divided by x is x. That answer I write up here on top. So this divided by this was 9x. That's step 2. Step 3 is that now I multiply the quotient, this 9x that I got, by all of the terms in the divisor. In this case, both of them. So I'm going to multiply 9x times 5x and by 8. 9x times 5x is 45x squared, and 9x times 8 is 72x. And I write those below the dividend here. So 9x times 5x and 9x times 8 goes here. Next, step 4 is that I subtract this product that I got from the original, and I can only subtract like terms. I'm going to subtract this whole thing. Don't forget to distribute that negative. So I'm subtracting 45x squared, and I'm subtracting 72. And when I subtract these, I'll get 45x squared minus 45x squared. Those cancel out. And 82x minus 72x, I'm left with 10x. I'll line them up. So I'll keep these all lined up because those are all the x terms. Step 5, I bring down the next term of the dividend. That's this 23. I'll write it right down here. And I'll repeat the process, meaning now I'll take the highest degree term of what's left, the highest degree term of my divisor, and I'll divide them again. Highest degree, and I'll do 10x divided by 5x, just the highest terms. So at the very beginning, we just did 45x squared divided by 5x, just the highest. So 9. And now I'll do 10x divided by 5x, just the highest terms. 10x divided by 5x, 10 divided by 5 is 2. The x's cancel. So when I do this next step, 10x divided by 5x, that's going to be 2. The next step, again, is that I multiply this by both terms. So 2 times 5x is 10x, 2 times 8 is 16, and I'll write those down here. Again, I'm going to subtract those. So I'll put brackets around it, and don't forget to subtract the whole thing. 10x minus 10x cancels out. 23 minus 16 7. There's no other term to bring down. So my process ends when I have no other terms to bring down, and I can't actually divide. 5x doesn't divide into 7. 5x doesn't go into 7 at all. So I have to stop here. The way I write the final answer is that it's going to be this over here, that's my quotient, plus my remainder, and you always write the remainder divided by the divisor. That's the format that will always work. We'll do one more example just to show you, and I'll do that one a little bit more quickly. So start off, you take the highest degree term and the highest degree term and divide them. 40x squared divided by 5x is 8x. I'll multiply this times both of these terms. 8x times 5x is 40x squared. 8x times 3 is 24x. I'll write those here. I'll subtract that whole thing. I'll distribute the negative. 40x squared minus 40x squared cancels. 44x minus 24x. It's left with 20x. Bring down the next term. And repeat. What's left here, the highest degree. The highest degree, I'll divide them. 20x divided by 5x. 20 divided by 5 is 4. And the x's cancel, and I'll write that up here. I'll line them up. So lined up with the 20x is plus 4. And again, I'll multiply this by both of these terms. 4 times 5x is 20x. 4 times 3 is 12. I'll write that down here. I'll subtract that whole thing. 20 minus 20x cancels, and 12 minus 12 cancels out. I'm left with nothing. So the answer here is my quotient, 8x plus 4. And because there's no remainder, I just leave it like that. Finally, I'll show you one last one that has some negatives in it. Highest power, 49y squared divided by 7y. I'll multiply by both of these. 7y times 7y, 7y times negative 8, and I'll subtract the whole thing. 49y squared minus 49y squared cancel out. And here, I end up distributing the negative. So I'm going to do negative 112y minus negative 56y. It's like plus 56y. So it's negative 112 plus 56y. Bring down the next term. Again, the highest remaining term. The highest remaining term. 56 divided by 7 is 8. So negative 56y divided by 7y is negative 8. I'll multiply this by both of these. Negative 8 times negative 7y is negative 56y. And negative 8 times negative 8 is 64. I'll subtract the whole thing. Negative 56y minus negative 56y is negative 56y plus 56y, cancels. And 64 minus 64 cancels. I'm left with 0. So the final answer here is just what's up on top, the quotient, 7y minus 8